Hello everyone, welcome to my educational video presentation on how the process of Philippine criminal justice system. This is the cycle of Philippine criminal justice system. The first mover of the system is the law enforcement. The second one is prosecution. The third is the court. The fourth is the correction. And the last is the community. It will start when the crime is committed and the police arrest the suspect without warrant or with warrant of arrest issued by the court. Let's move on to the second pillar of Philippine criminal justice system. The prosecutor, formerly known as fiscal, will conduct preliminary investigation to determine if there is a probable cause. If no, the case will dismiss, and if yes, the prosecutor will file an information to the court. The third pillar of Philippine criminal justice system, the court. The court having a jurisdiction of the case will schedule the arraignment for the accused to enter his plea. However, the accused may file a motion to quash complaint or information based on alleged defect in the complaint or information, which can be cured by amendment. The court shall order that amendment be made. However, if it is based on the ground that the fact change do not constitute an offense, the prosecution shall be given by the court an opportunity to correct the defect by amendment. Upon arraignment and plea of the accused, a mandatory pretrial conference under the Rule 118 will commence to take up the following matters: plea bargaining, stipulation of facts, making for identification of evidence of the parties, waiver of objection to admissibility of evidence, modification of the order of trial if the accused admits the change but interpose a lawful offense, and such other matters as will promote a fair and expeditious trial of criminal and civil aspect of the case. After the pretrial, the court issues an order reciting what has been taken, and thereafter the trial on the merits will proceed. Rule 119 on the matters not disposed of during the pretrial. Correction will now come into place after judgment of conviction. Correction or rehabilitation is divided into two approaches. First is institutional correction and the second one is non-institutional correction. When the accused is sentenced to serve not more than 6 years of imprisonment, he may be filed an application for probation with the same court that rendered conviction against him under the Presidential Decree 968. The same court will determine whether he is qualified under the supervision of the same presidential decree. The court will consider the post-sentence investigation before the approval or disapproval of the same application. If the application is approved, the convict will place under the supervision of probation officer. The President of the Philippines may also intervene in exercise of his power of executive clemency by granting either absolute or conditional pardon to the convict. Another community-based correction program may be availed by the convict known as parole. However, under this program, the convict needs to serve at least minimum of his indeterminate sentence in prison before he may be qualified under this program. If the convict does not qualify for non-institutional correction, he will serve his sentence in correctional institution. There are two bureaus handling institutional corrections: the Bureau of Correction or BUCOR and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology or BGMP. Those convicted of not more than 3 years of imprisonment will be placed in a jail under the BGMP, and those sentenced exceed 3 years will be rehabilitated in the correctional institution under the BUCOR. After the service of the sentence, either under institutional or non-institutional correction, it is presumed that the convict is already performed and fit to be released to the community as a law-abiding citizen. This is now the end of the process of the Philippine criminal justice system. Always remember that the Philippine criminal justice system starts with the law enforcement and end to the community. And thank you so much for watching.